Hey, welcome to Turn to Blues. I'm Tom Feldmann, joined with Doug DeMuth. In this show, Doug recommends a song that is not a blues song, and then I do my best to turn it into a traditional blues song. So, what's the song for today?
Today's song is Tommy the Cat by Primus.
Most of the time, or some of the time, I don't know what the songs are. However, with Lollapalooza back in the day, I got to see Primus. Did you ever see him?
No.
I have
saw
no
Les
idea.
Claypool playing with a different band once,
Sure.
but not with Primus.
Yeah.
So.
I'm a little nervous because I have no idea what I'm going to be able to do.
Do you know the song, though?
I do know the song.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know how to play it. I mean, I don't know how to play it.
Okay.
All right, well, let's listen to this.
Okay.
Said Tommy the Cat as he reeled back clear out of a form out of this little sway into his mighty throat. Many a fat other rat met his demise while staring point blank on the cavernous barrel. This some prowling machine. Truly a wonder of nature, this urban predator. Tommy the Cat had many a story to tell, but it was a rare occasion such as this that he did.
When I picked out this song, and I heard it once just on a walk, and I'm like, oh, this would be a lot of fun. But when I was thinking about it, I'm like, this sounds like a song that could have existed. Like maybe it was like some super old song that was structured completely different, but they just took maybe the chorus or some part of it and then just went wild and abstract with it and kind of did their Primus thing to it and re-envisioned it in the unique way that they do things. So I think it's something that you could take a part of and just say, like what could have inspired them to end up with this?
Like, what was the blueprint that they started with and then went crazy on? Would you describe what he does as singing?
Is it called scatting when people just like...
Yes.
Yeah. It kind of sounds like
that.
In a way, it could be that, you know?
Okay.
And I don't know if that has a blues connection at all.
Oh, it totally does, for sure. Specifically with more of the jazz side of blues, but like Ella Fitzgerald and like that sort of... She's scatted. She's very well known as someone who scats. So the other thought that this brings to mind is for those of you blues fans, specifically early blues fans, what he's doing, that talking blues, it brings to mind a special streamline by Book of White, which it's a train song, and he's describing like the train coming in and getting on the train and going on this event. And so it's like he's
I've heard stuff like that. Yeah, they're telling kind of a story.
Yeah, I mean like Woody Guthrie did famously like his talking blues kind of. So it's kind of the same thing in form. It's not this. They're obviously doing a totally different take on that, but like that also jumps to mind. So keep going. Wow. Okay. There's no way that I'm going to be able to play like bass, obviously, like he does.
Yeah.
But I can somewhat mimic that to some degree by being in a certain tuning that I know how to play that allows me to do kind of some interesting bass work.
Look, so you don't have a bass, and it's a lot of percussion.
Yes.
But there's ways that you can work
but
that
I'm gonna
into...
mimic that.
Yeah, and I think if you can keep kind of that funky, kind of percussion-y playing...
I'm super funky, Doug.
I think that's the coolest thing about the song. It's just, it's kind of a funky groove.
The groove is so hard and steady in this song, which definitely leads back to blues, because that's what 90% of what blues is just like getting in a groove and staying in the groove. And if you're not nodding your head, you're doing something wrong. And this is one of those songs that like there's no way that this song comes on and you don't start like nodding your head to it. I don't care like who you are, what your background is. This song will make you do that.
Should we finish it? Or?
Yep.
All right.
All right, so oddly enough,
Yeah.
this is in the same key as the Everclear song.
Oh, really?
Which I don't want to say too much because I might completely go in an opposite direction. But there's certain techniques, specifically with my right hand that I can do, which is what he's doing a lot with his left hand, obviously too. But all of that snapping, popping stuff is all with his right hand stuff. Right. So there is a precedent in the blues world for something that's similar to that, like a technique that is done. Now I'm not gonna be able to execute it obviously as awesomely as him because he's a genius. Right. But there is a way to be able to, I think, do something with this song that is similar but bluesy and different. So that's the song. I'm gonna spend some time with it, and I will see what I can do. All right, we're back. I'm actually gonna explain what I did before I play you what I did.
This was the song that you were going to be able to take like quite a bit of creative liberties with, right? Because it's got to be so different.
It basically is 3 parts. Yeah. So the first part is it introduces Tommy the cat, and the first few lines are about how studly he is.
Right.
He's the he's the stud cat. The second part is the she cat comes walking down the street.
Yeah.
She's looking for him is the way that I read it.
Yeah.
I think is accurate.
That sounds good.
That sounds good, right? The third part is the lay down with me, lay down by my side, which is the rest of the song.
Yeah.
Right? Where they're just repeating that over and over again.
Yeah.
So there's 3 songs that really steer the direction of this, and you might be familiar with them or you may not. One is called Manish Boy.
Now when I was a young boy, at the age of 5, my mother said to be the greatest man alive.
So it's all about talking about how he is just the baddest man that was ever born.
Right, yeah.
And so I love that aspect of it for the first part, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's the attitude of the first part. So there's a John Lee Hooker song called Dimples.
I love the way you walk. I love the way you walk. I'm crazy about your walk. I love the way you walk. You my babe, I got my eyes on you.
And so I was kind of working it around that idea. And I love the idea because the whole song is about seeing this girl. He's like, I love the way you walk. I love the way you talk. And I was like, okay, that worked.
Right, yeah.
Now the third part, there's a Son House song called Mississippi County Farm Blues.
Wish I was a baby my mama loved. Wish I was a baby my mama loved. Wish I was a baby in my mama's house. When I've been working on the county.
Basically what that song does is he plays a melody and he just sings to the melody. And so then I was like, okay, well, I'm going to take all 3 of those elements and I'm going to combine them together. I changed the words to the song.
You made new words. You took the words from
the words from the song.
Okay.
I split it up into the 3 parts. And the guitar part that I came up with is, because we had to keep it funky.
Yeah.
So the bass part was a big part of it, right? And I wanted to keep the bass going throughout. The rhythm part was huge, percussive-wise. So I'm doing that thing to be the percussive part throughout the whole thing. And then the lead guitar player, he's doing all this wacky stuff.
Yeah.
And then, so that gave me the freedom to be able to do just kind of whatever I wanted to. So I'm in open G tuning, which is an open tuning. Said Tommy the cat, heed what I say. I'm a king alley cat, real stud alley cat. And I see her coming, sliding down the street, knocking them out, looking up to me. So that's the first part.
Yeah.
And I can play some guitar. So that's about all how he is super bad,
right? Yeah.
And he sees her coming, and then how her part is, she looks so fine, she smells so sweet. Knew what she want, knew what she need. Sister, baby, lay down with me, down by my side, down by my side. And then I can take the whole thing.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
And then just play through it. Like I can just take those verses, interchange them, and repeat it the way they do, because they just repeat, come, lay down by my side, lay down by my side. So that's what I did with the song. I had so much fun with this one in particular.
I was worried you were gonna hate it.
Oh no!
But no, this is why we do this. This is what this is all about.
Like,
I guess. It's
so I mean,
challenge.
When I'm listening to the songs, I'm not thinking of like what blues song does this remind me of.
Yeah.
But because I've learned so many and I've taught so many and I've listened to so many, when I'm listening to these songs again, all of a sudden, certain things start to connect, dots start to connect. And my other thought, which we've talked about before, is that on the off chance that Les Claypool or whomever like heard a version of this, I don't want them to go, that was terrible. That sucked.
Yeah.
And so I can, and also because Tom Waits is on this particular track.
Yeah.
So I know they like John Lee Hooker. I know they like Muddy Waters. Yeah. And I know that they like Son House. So to me, at the end of the day, I was like, well, they may not like me, but they like the influences I'm drawing from. So that's what I did with this song. And I'm going to play through the whole thing. If you're looking for this style of blues, learn how to play fingerpicking, go to playcountryblues.com. So enjoy this version of Tommy the Cat by Primus. Take care. Tommy the Cat, heed what I said. I'm the Kingston Cat, real bull-daddy cat. And I see her coming, sliding down the street, where she knocking out, walking straight to me, walking straight to me. So foul, she smells so sweet. Knew what she want, knew what she need. I see she looks so fine, she smells so sweet, baby. Come on, sweet baby, won't you lay with me? Lay with me, baby, by my side. Come lay with me, baby, down by my side. Baby, down by my side. It smells so sweet, you look so fine. Give her what you want, give you what you need. By my baby, baby. Come on, baby, lay with me. Down by my side, down by my side. Baby. So fine, she smells so sweet. Give you what you want, give you what you need. Baby, baby, lay with me now, by my side, by my side. Lay with me now, by my side, baby. Baby, baby, baby.